Welcome back. Well, did you know that the average family will spend over $4,000 this year on their family vacation? Much of it going into the pockets of Richard Branson, who owns 3 airlines, or Steve Wynn, who owns multiple hotels in Las Vegas.
Well, Joyce Joya, USA Today's Road Warrior of the Year, says there are 3 mistakes that families make that cost them at least 25% on their vacations. So we've asked her to come here to help us avoid these mistakes. We want to keep that cash in our pockets.
We want to save as much money as we possibly can.
Yeah, so Joyce, I really am interested to run down these 3 mistakes because I want to see how many of these I'm doing.
The first mistake to avoid is using the same computer multiple times to buy your airline ticket. And I'm guessing you don't know that.
No.
I would never have guessed
And
that.
I do use
Why
the same
is that?
computer.
Because airlines are keeping track of our footprints now, IP addresses, and they are charging you more when you go back to the website a second, third, fourth time for the same ticket.
And so it's the same machine, not the same browser or even the same login.
Very good point. You can use private browsing or, in the case of Chrome, an incognito window.
Okay.
Or you could use your mobile devices.
Okay.
So it's better to do it from like an iPad or a phone.
Or just change your browser. You can use that private browsing window. The second mistake to avoid is buying on the wrong day. When you buy on the wrong day, you're going to spend $50, maybe even more dollars. If you buy on a Friday or Saturday, you're going to spend more.
So are all airlines the same? Like if you go to purchase your flights, do they all change on the same day? Because I've noticed where one day I'll check and then the next day it's up $100.
Mostly they do. Fridays and Saturdays are the worst days to buy your ticket. And there was recently a study that came out from Expedia confirming that point.
Wow.
The third mistake to avoid is not signing up for sales notifications. The sales notifications will tell you when it's the best time to buy. I have a formula, SAVE, which will help people save a lot of money on their family vacation. S is for Shop Mobile. Shop Mobile and you will save 10% on your hotels from hotels.com or Expedia. But take it a step further. Get the prices there and then call the hotel. And the hotel itself will match the same price that you found on the other site, and that gives you more flexibility.
Wow.
I didn't know that they would match.
A, airline websites. Be sure to go there on the right day. The right day is a Tuesday or a Wednesday. As I said before, go there on another day and you're going to pay more for your ticket, up to $50 more.
Tuesday or a Wednesday.
V is visit airfarewatchdog.com. I love that site. I love it because it has so much great information, and that's where you can sign up for city pairs so that they will tell you when all the airlines are going to be having sales. But I don't stop there. If I know that an airline is going to be having a sale, if an airline flies between the 2 city pairs that I'm looking for, I'll sign up for that airline as well, just to make sure that I get the first jump on those sale fares.
Joyce, give us that website one more time.
Airfarewatchdog.com.
Okay.
I'm doing it today.
Yes.
Absolutely.
The E is for evade detection. You can evade detection, as we talked about, by using the incognito window, by using the private browsing, or by using your mobile devices. Any of those will be great for you to be able to buy, and the airlines won't realize it's you.
I had no idea, so that's a brand new one to me. Now, once we're on the plane, now I am going to admit I've never flown first class anywhere, but what if I want that first class kind of roominess, which I know they're, experiencing up there, but I want to still pay that regular coach price?
This is another secret that most families don't realize. When you're choosing a seat, choose one toward the very back of the plane. Yes, I know it takes a little bit longer to get off the plane with everybody, but you have a much greater likelihood of having extra seats.
That makes sense.
Now, the other thing is, when you're looking at that seat map, Be sure to look on the right side of the plane as opposed to the left side of the plane. Why? Because we in Western societies read left to right. So the left-hand side of the plane gets filled up before the right-hand side of the plane.
Wow. Okay, Joyce, I have to admit to you, I travel pretty extensively, and I will tell you that most of the things you told us today, I had no idea. So I cannot tell you how grateful I am for you
thank you.
coming on
It's
this
great
show
to
this
be
morning.
here.
Wow. Anything you want to leave our viewers with?
I do. And that is the greatest thing that I've found in terms of helping me get through all the travel that I do is to keep a positive attitude.
Oh.
I love that.
I believe that if we can keep smiling, even if the flight is canceled, and you know we're going to have more and more canceled flights because the weather is just getting worse and worse. So just keep that positive attitude, and when you're smiling and you're there at the gate, they'll be smiling back at you.
Oh, Joyce, thank you so much for this great advice today.
Thank you.
And to sign up for travel tips, you can log on to roadwarriorinsights.com. And to get in contact with Joyce, you can call 336-210-3548.